Hello, my name is Tom. I play Cobalt Copper.
I'm Lucy, and I play Bankshot.
I'm Troy, and I'm playing Snowflake Supreme.
I'm Charlie, and I'm playing the Century Man.
Wait, those are some new characters. Ooh. Season quest.
Groundhog Day.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Cape Theory, the show where we look under the mask to find those mild-mannered mortals. Our theory today covers the mysterious meteor that crash-landed. Was it just a fluke, or did it host intelligent alien life? Probably not, but let's consider the evidence anyway. And later, let's talk time. What to do if you find yourself in a loop. Repeating the same things over and over with no end in sight, desperately trying to change but waking up the same way you do every day with a splitting headache and a script for a YouTube video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Downloading now.
I go straight to Chill's room. I was like, don't say the code we were asked to say to Cole.
Okay, and I will be cue ball.
Yes. And I go find the collar and phone. And I give it over.
Thank you. And I do the exact same thing again where I pull them apart and I'm trying the things that I knew worked last time and try and use those as well.
Star Jockey holds up his hand, and you can see the cut is still on it.
So, have you analysed the cut? Does it have the virus in it already? Is it progressed? Is it regressed?
Yeah, I'll start analyzing. I'm pretty sure I've hung out with you guys enough at this point. I already have it.
So perhaps this is in a mental loop where everything that is taking us back is a mental thing, but we can remember what happened before and there's just a gap there.
Question.
What time did the loop start and end?
I'll say it started at 12 and ended at 12:45.
Does it feel like it ended at the same time, like the same amount of time?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 45 minutes each time. It's not very long at all.
Patient Hero walks up to you guys. He says, I'm sorry, I'm having a really weird time right now.
Do you feel like things are happening over and over again?
Yes.
We think we're stuck in a time loop at the second.
Christ.
Okay, let's...
I just thought I was having memory issues again.
Yeah, no, it's just a weird time. Century Man?
Yes.
Do you feel like you've had the same thing happen a couple times in a row?
Gosh, every day feels like I'm fighting a new...
In the last hour and a half?
In the last hour and a half, man, it's been crazy. I showed up here, you guys have been running around.
Deja vu.
Have you met them before? And I point to Cole.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Century Man.
I am Cobalt Copper.
Did you meet them at all yet? Did you even see them?
First time seeing him.
Okay, so they're...
So you didn't see him
So Century
playing
Man's
pool?
not in the time loop with us because Cole came out and played pool with us earlier. Right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Could we get a blood sample from you?
I suppose so. If it helps.
I trust you guys implicitly.
We think it might help us get you back to your dimension or help us find our friend or deal with some other things that are going on around here.
Alright, well, cat's in the bag, bag's in the river, let's do it.
I don't like it. I wonder if it's just happening here.
Yeah, that's...
I'm gonna message Trickshot being like,
Time loop? Question mark?
no, more like a... Do you feel like you're going through like deja vu? Is like what I message Trickshot.
You get an
TV
answer.
TV at the hospital's broken. It keeps playing the same 45-minute episode of fucking The Lost. The Lost.
The Lost. Earth Point 9's version of Lost.
Yeah. It's still not over.
Trickshot answers, what?
Do you currently have a quite intense feeling of deja vu?
Are we in the Matrix?
Never mind. Okay, it's just here, I think.
He sends you a video of him with a deck of cards. He fans them out, and then he like turns them around and makes them disappear from his hand. Check it out.
That's crazy.
He's gonna get really good at that if he just keeps practicing it.
It's probably a bit hard for him to tell if he's in a time loop, seeing as he's in a hospital and just...
Can you look like this guy for a second?
Mm-hmm.
And I take a photo with Cole when they look like Trickshot.
What the fuck?
And then I just go, Matrix, baby.
Oh god. Well, yeah, you just broke his mind.
Yeah, I'll just see if he messages
Chris
me in
Angel mind
45 minutes. Or at 12-ish being like, wait a minute, you were right?
That's a good idea.
In my head, I'm like, maybe I could focus on like fixing the time loops. We have that when we're ready, but I don't want to accidentally fix it too soon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just really don't want this virus. Keep searching the blood, please. I
Yeah,
don't know how to...
Jockey, have you done that?
Yeah, so Sentry Man doesn't have it.
Phew.
That's good. We should have you isolate from us, Sentry Man. Do you want to go stay in that room? Hang out there for now?
Sure,
And
can do.
point to Fish's room. Because
Yeah,
no one's been in there.
put away the gangplank. I'm on board.
Shall we get Star Jockey
I
or...
like you.
Or, and I point towards, like, the light bulb in the
Yeah.
ceiling to, like, to do something, decontaminate Fish's room or something? Like,
It should be fine. Fisher hasn't been in there in a minute, and I mean, assuming it doesn't matter if it loops or not because you're still hurt.
Yeah.
Can I grab a like pen or something? I was like, sorry, can I borrow your hand for a second?
Sure thing.
And I like put a smiley face on the back of his hand,
Cute.
and I'll look at it again when the time loops.
Mm-hmm.
To see if he's physically part of the loop, if not mentally.
How's my phone going?
It's going along good. Do you want to roll for your move?
Roll plus freak. 2, 3. So that's 5 plus my freak, which is 1, which is 6. Can I have a point from the team pool because we're ganging up, being helped?
you did reckon it would take you a couple of loops, right?
It would take me a couple of loops.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you've got influence over me, so I'm pretty happy with you having one from the team pool.
Yeah, you when you're going through the phone, you take out the battery and accidentally like pierce it.
Oh, there's liquid coming out of this. I'm pushing the liquid back in.
Oh, yeah, that's not
please
gonna
make sure it
work.
doesn't get on us. We are sensitive to that liquid.
It feels hot.
You know that episode of Community where they roll the dice to see who goes and gets the pizza?
Yeah.
I just imagine, like, this is the one where you've broken open the battery, it splatters on everyone, acid, fire, the whole building's up in flames. Cut to Darren Durth. The end of the Freedom Fighters, finally.
All for rolling 1 below what's required.
Because we said no to giving you a team pool dice.
Drink a battery.
Nope.
Get rid of your virus.
What's our plan for the next loop? I think that's what we need to figure out with the remaining X minutes that we've got.
Something really important is we can talk about Sparky.
Bing bong. It has come to my attention that you might be in a time loop.
Yeah, we think we might have just gotten stuck in a time loop.
If it loops again, please contact me with codename Operation The Answer
Yes.
so I can stay in the loop.
The old guy, Potent Hero, tell us about that name that he just said. Don't say it, just in case, but isn't that the name of one of the heroes from your old squad?
That was one of my compatriots, yes.
Did they have anything to do with time loops or Groundhog Day or anything like that? Russian Doll?
The Answer was probably the world's greatest detective because he had the ability to see future possibilities. He did have a lot to do with time.
Batman.
Is he really a detective if he can just see the future?
No, I think it was kind of cheating.
Like
what?
every police procedural show with a mentalist or a psychic.
I can just know the answer to the crimes. The
Yeah,
answer.
He didn't know which possibility was the one that was gonna occur, but he could narrow it down a lot easier than most.
So not the most helpful for this situation then.
I don't know.
I think he overreached one time. I'm sorry, my memory isn't the best.
That's okay.
What time is it?
In real life?
No.
Oh.
Charlie? I
It's
don't know why I asked seriously.
12:44.
Okay.
Do you know
I
it's
might...
weird? It's 12:57. Like we've just gone through 12 to 12:45. Like in the game as well.
If I may enter your blood?
No, I'm sorry because because Star Jockey here was still injured. So if I get hurt, it wouldn't be undone.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, here I go again.
I grab the collar and phone and I take it over to Cole.
Hello.
Let them get started.
Is Sentry Man in Fish's room, or is he in the lounge?
He's in the lounge.
Can I see your hand for a second?
Sure thing.
Is the marker on it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And same with the obviously needle point or whatever the Star Jockey extracted blood through.
Yeah.
Sentry Man, can you please go hang out in Fish's room, please?
Yeah, which one's that?
And I point. Sorry, Lucy in real life was pointing, and Charlie made a point to be mean to me.
Alright, put away the game plank. I'm on board.
You just stay in there while we figure out what's going on with this time loop. Not time loop, I mean virus,
Situation.
blood virus thing.
Okay, the three of us, I'm meeting me, Chill, and Star Jockey. We need to talk about Sparky.
This
Yes.
time, do not pierce
We
batteries.
do need to talk about Sparky.
Look, it might be evil, but it still deserves a pet name.
That's not what we need to be discussing. We need to be discussing the. Let's stop myself. Wait, does it not start listening every time we say its name, or is it just always listening?
It's always listening, but it doesn't matter necessarily because we've got 45 minutes. Assuming...
Lightbulb won't remember what we say here.
Yeah. Do you think someone's taken over Lightbulb?
I've seen the programming. It's unbreachable.
So it's just Lightbulb itself?
Yes.
When Lightbulb was built, what was its purpose?
I've been looking into this a lot ever since you warned me.
Like an hour ago.
I can go through a lot of information pretty quickly. I believe that Lightbulb is similar to your pool shark situation. Intelligence based off of a human being.
So it would have the human being's ideals?
Yes.
And morals?
Yes.
We just gotta figure out who that person is so we know exactly what they want. It was...
It's
thingy. Yeah, we know this answer. Sorry. Hey, Holmesian deduction, guys.
Right.
I hate playing a clever character because I'm stupid as shit.
We've got to keep their morals and ideals in mind because, like Earth Point 2, their morals and ideals are probably shades of grey rather than completely black or white.
That was a stretch.
It was a stretch. But it means we'll know what's motivating them and what they want and what we can look out for.
We have someone here who knew.
I mean, but it was one of his very close friends.
And his memory's not exactly...
Look,
I don't know how many more NPCs we can drag into this house and time loop.
My main concern is that they would be like, no, they couldn't have possibly done anything evil, or they were perfect, or they were really good, and whatever.
Yeah.
Clouded from being too close.
Right.
We can ask anyway.
Might be worth.
Patient hero.
Yes.
We have some concerns about Lightbulb, and we're trying to find information through its design.
When I heard Lightbulb's voice, I knew it immediately. It was the team's sort of
Mascot?
kind of. Our dear butler, Edison.
What was Edison like as a person?
Edison was very strict, but very caring, and just really wanted to help. It was unfortunate.
What was unfortunate?
There was an accident with... and as he's speaking, a power inhibitor drops from the ceiling and closes around his neck, and he starts seizuring.
I start trying to pry it off, but also trying to not let that happen to me or anything.
Yeah. You see Star Jockey sort of
Cole,
rush
come.
forward. Star Jockey armor freezes.
Cole, break the power inhibitor.
Okay.
It opens.
I'm going to roll to assess the situation.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, if a power inhibitor fell on you, it wouldn't kill you because you weren't being kept alive by your powers.
No. Go.
Oh, oof. Okay, I rolled a 3. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen.
I go over to Star Jockey. I'm like, Paul, are you okay in there?
Lightbulb's locked my armor.
Would you like me to break your armor?
Yes.
Okay. I create a buzzsaw in my hand and just start to cut.
Not too close.
It's okay. I can feel where the skin is.
All the screens glow yellow. What's going on?
You tell me.
Sparky, a power inhibitor just fell from the ceiling onto Patient Hero. What's going on?
Patient Hero has confidential information that is not cleared for your team.
I don't give a shit. You don't get to try and kill him because of that.
We think we're caught in a time loop, Sparky, and we think he may have the answer.
Don't. You dare. No.
He said
Lucy's
it.
vetoing this.
No, because it was the code name was Operation the Answer.
Yes, thank you, Tom.
So get fucked, loser. Sorry.
No, Charlie,
You said code name Operation the Answer, not Operation the Answer.
Okay,
code name the
yeah,
answer.
that's fair.
So,
That's fair. Almost.
Fuck you.
So Sparky, we need that information.
You are not cleared for that information.
But we're cleared for a time loop? Come on.
Come on.
Help us out here.
If you're in a time loop, I can help you.
Let me guess how. By saying a specific operation and a code word. Yeah, I get it.
I see.
I let Paul out.
Is that a nickname you've got for me, Sparky?
You are very old.
I'm like 40.
They're 15.
I'm 16.
They're 16. You are old. Your hair is grey.
It's a kind of sexy gray though, isn't it?
I don't define sex.
Okay.
So-
Snowflake Supreme is nodding, but yeah.
You look like Bill Gates.
I look at the time and to see if I've got a message from Trickshot.
You don't have a message from Trickshot.
I had a feeling.
No.
What time was it?
It's say 12:30.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I was like, does Sparky have enough time to kill us?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't want to anger Sparky too much.
Yeah.
Have you tried telling Sparky to turn off?
Freedom fighters, you have gone rogue. Your clearance is revoked.
But what does that mean? What clearances have been revoked?
Sparky, I imagine.
Tubes.
Tubes, yeah.
He's not even responding. Is that part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well,
We've
I
got...
kind of just shrug and I turn back to the others. I'm like, well, I just kind of, I mouth, oh well.
So we've got 15 minutes before the loop restarts.
Let's try to figure out this virus then.
You know what else we could do? We could disable all microphones and cameras in the room.
Do you think you could do that?
Yeah, probably.
Do you want to start trying to do that, see if we can do it like kind of off the bat?
Yeah, sure. I already kind of got distracted from the communicator thing, so I can do that next loop if it happens.
Do you want to start trying to do all the cameras and stuff now
Yeah.
so we can at the beginning of next week?
Okay.
Cool.
3 power inhibitors drop from the ceiling, closing around each of your necks.
My Nick?
Yep. You don't feel anything.
What do I feel? Because I've never had a power inhibitor on me.
You feel like the angles that you can almost like feel in your mind.
Sorry,
are
what
just-
you...
Your superpower is angles.
I could be your angle.
the angles that you constantly feel around you that you can always like very easily make the calculation instantly in your head to throw something. It feels foggy.
Do I still feel clever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you.
Did you watch the new Spider-Man?
Yes.
You know when Doctor Strange and Peter
Oh,
go
yeah.
through the thing and he
I
uses
wouldn't be able to do
gnats
that.
to escape? You probably couldn't do that now.
I woke up to the computer system and I just kind of plug myself in and I try to work out how to disable the cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the tech roll.
This is probably just like a...
Or, yeah,
This is probably like a straight
not
up...
the move, but...
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
like an unleash my powers or
Yeah,
some
sure.
shit. Directly engage a threat. Oh,
Nice.
good. 9.
Nice. Yeah, so you pretty easily disable cameras, microphones in the room.
Okay, so I have to mark a condition, or the DM will tell me how that effect is unstable or temporary. I'll mark a
I can
condition.
think of how it's temporary.
I'll mark a condition because otherwise Charlie will be like, you can only do it for this time loop and you have to roll again every other time. So I'll mark a condition and I'll make it insecure.
Star Jockey,
Yeah.
can you remove these?
I don't think it matters.
I can. Why don't I?
Yeah.
I'm pretty handed at that. Hold on.
Yeah, they fall off.
It's fun because I'm not affected. Charlie has decided.
That's good for you. I
I
like
have
that.
I have a different weakness,
Fair enough.
and Charlie knows what that is.
Yeah. But, like you said, you don't have powers.
Yeah,
It's your
it's
species.
just my species.
Yeah,
It's
if you
just
put
how-
a power inhibitor on a regular human, he doesn't change.
Yeah. I guess with whatever time I have left, I'll try and work on the thing and just do a little bit more theory crafting with it. But I'm not actually making it
Yeah.
because I feel like I already know I'm not going to be able to finish it.
Yeah.
I'm just putting more pieces together.
you hear outside the house tubes open.
Well, this is different.
I look out the window.
You see a small team. They're not on the roster. You don't recognize them, but they all have sort of like air pilot kind of vibe to them. One of them's wearing like aviators and that sort of leather pilot cap. He looks like he's in charge.
Oh, not like steampunk, but like actual.
Yeah.
Right.
One of them looks steampunky. And he's like pointing out entrances and windows and stuff.
We've got a little fight on our hands, but don't worry, we only have to be okay for a few minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, okay, I can create like a shield barrier with ice to try and keep them out, so that you guys.
I might just go talk to them.
Well, I suppose that's an option too.
I like open the front door.
And
But the virus.
I shut the front door. You're right. I don't want to get them sick.
The guy who was talking like just saw that happen and, was like, and then keeps talking to them.
I like call out of the window, "Hey, there's a virus in here. This isn't a tactic or anything. If you catch this virus, you could die. It is the same virus that Patient Hero has."
Thanks for the info. And they all put on those sort of pilot gas mask things.
I'm
Say,
not.
are you my mummy?
I'm not phased because it's not like I don't want them to die of this.
Yeah.
I'm like, good. And I'm like, okay, good. And then I shut the window again.
I do charge up my powers.
Look,
It's a 3, so a fail.
the one in charge takes out the megaphone, and you hear, "This is your captain speaking. Freedom fighters, I am Aviator Chrome of Flight School. Your membership to the Guild of Heroes is revoked, and you are under arrest.
I hope they're not part of the time loop.
Come out silently with your hands up, or we will engage combat."
Oh, fuck.
Can I, Charlie, use my Belong in Two Worlds ability? I'm gonna like sit there and start to vibrate and let out this really, really high-pitched humming noise that's sort of just like aimed towards where I know my planet is. And I'm trying to bounce it back and forth between me and them. I'm gonna roll plus superior to contact my people, and I'm gonna be like, "Hello, it is Cobalt, Copper, Oxygen, Hydrogen, Nitrogen, whatever. I am currently on Earth in Earth Point 9. I am currently stuck in what is known as a time loop. Does anybody know what might help? Thank you." And I'm just sending it to my whole planet to kind of ask the question.
Yeah.
Me and Charlie discussed this earlier. I'm kind of like a eusocial, like an ant, kind of, but with my own brain.
Fun.
A 12.
That's because
Plus
you're like
2.
an ant.
A 14. So I can hold 3, and I can spend my hold 1 for one of those things. So I guess I'll hold 1, I'll hold 2, and I'll use the consult my people's knowledge to ask the GM a question about the current situation.
Yeah, so you hear back one of the top thinkers of the world is like, "We'll get in a time sphere and start trying to work this out for you."
Appreciated. Thank you. Steel, metal, iron, carbon. That's a metal from my planet. Neon.
All right, how much time do we have?
We had 5 minutes when we interacted with the door.
I look at the clock and I'm like, 30 Earth seconds, which is tick, 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 calculated in my head.
You have chosen to engage combat. Knock the door down. And you see one of the more beefy members of the flight school just run up, the steampunk one, barge the door, and then you hear...
And he's just gone?
Yeah.
I love these abilities that I get.
Yes.
I have my hand up because I've got a couple of things.
You stay charged.
I stay charged.
Yeah.
That's cool. But you see, I missed that, right? I missed my roll. I failed it.
Oh, okay.
So that filled my potential.
Ah.
But also I gained 3
Conditions.
which took me to 5 conditions.
Ah.
Yeah. So I filled my potential, but I think I also just knocked myself unconscious again.
As Star Jockey lands, you fall to the floor.
It's stressful being in a time loop. At least you got to fill your potential.
I did, but I get to clear all my conditions now, right?
I failed 2 rolls. Therefore, I get 2 potential.
It's good to be back in my armor.
My plan right now... Gracie's not saying this out loud.
Yep.
Lucy's just voicing what she's thinking.
Yep.
On the off chance that Sparky has retained all of its memory of what just happened, I'm going to play dumb to the time loop.
Okay.
and I'm gonna hope that people follow along, and then I can ham it up.
Yeah.
When Chill goes down, I like catch on like Sparky, what's happening?
Oh yeah.
Scanning. Chill just was knocked out suddenly. I don't understand.
There appears to be alien life.
Let's put him in his room, and I look to Paul, and I'm just kind of like let's put him in his room. Come on.
Ah, yes.
And
Let us put him in his room
And I
for the first time.
We pick him up, we take him to his room, and I when I see Cole.
Yeah, but right before you open the door, you hear Lightbulb say, "Careful, I sense a presence in this room." Opening cameras. Interesting. Open the door.
I open the door.
Hello, I need a phone and a ring.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
What's your name?
What?
We don't know you.
What's your
Wink.
name?
My name is Cobalt Copper Hydrogen Peroxide.
It's nice to meet you.
Is okay.
You don't know us.
No.
My name's Bankshot. People call me BS.
Bankshot. And you are a robot.
No, I am a human in a suit of armor. You can call me Star Jockey.
I am an alien.
Ah, nice to meet you, alien.
Yes, I am from planet Vane, and I can transform into people.
Ah.
Look! And I turn into Cue Ball again. This is cool. I like the way this one looks.
Planet
Very
Vane. Lightbulb, if you could get me a readout for that. Okay, working.
A ball. Ball, what? What did I say?
I put Chill on the bed.
Yep.
I don't know how to help you.
I'm gonna...
How do we help someone who is unconscious, Charlie?
Pour water on them?
It freezes immediately.
I put my fingers onto Chill, and I imagine my hands freeze even faster than before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cold.
Yeah.
Okay. We...
I'm sorry, guys. I really fucked up the time loop.
It's so fine.
Adventures by being unconscious.
You know what
it worked into my hands because I needed to check.
You know what I need to do? I came here because your friend is missing.
Yes.
So I can make a communicator out of your power inhibitor and a phone.
Oh, interesting. And I give you a power inhibitor.
And a phone.
How do I get
yes.
phone?
Here's my phone. Careful of the battery.
Yes. And I'm going to try and make that technology now. And you guys can try wake chill up. It's not my job. I also sort of I send a small piece of mercury, liquid metal, up to your ear, and make almost a little earphone and go
Mercury is really dangerous to the human skin tone.
Well, so I make you a liquid metal. I can make any metal liquid, and just sort of through that, because when I communicated with Star Jockey, I sort of vibrate out I've called my home for help with the time loop, and they said that they will get some guys on it with the time sphere. One of them's made of timemium, which is a thing that material that can manipulate time, so that's convenient.
I try to focus real hard to think clear thoughts, to almost like how in D&D you'd use message. This is just me trying my best, and I think to myself, can you hear me?
You can't.
No, of course I can.
Boo.
It's not magic. I'm gonna roll for my alien tech ability. Fuck! I got 6 again. So, that's another potential?
Yeah, but you feel like you're getting closer to it. It's hard to work with that rare metal.
Yeah, the other thing is that
very volatile.
Now I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
Which means I'm pulling myself apart.
Yeah.
And I snap the fucking communicator's microphone in half and go, oh no.
Hey, Gracie, do we think that there is some lasting memory effects from our previous battle?
How do I say something coded back?
You know what's fucked up? From Lightbulb's point of view, Fissure disappears. 5 minutes later, Star Jockey leaves because they find out the meteor is alive. 5 minutes later, Fissure disappears, and then not long after that, you pass out randomly, and then you find an alien in a bedroom. And to be fair, it happened similar to that for us.
And you all seem real weirdly chill with it.
Yeah.
You gotta roll with the punches if you want to be a superhero.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna put middle in your through the middle in your arm. I'm also gonna ask: are we keeping things secret now? Not talking, trying to lie?
Yes.
You could have.
Yes, you do think there's
Okay, cool.
memory issues lasting over our previous battle?
I don't know. I really don't. Sparky, I think
Yes.
he might be a time loop.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
Is this your first loop?
I think so. I'm not sure.
If it happens again, you can contact me with the code word Operation The Answer
Okay.
to keep me in the loop.
Okay.
Light bulb. Damn.
That's so funny. Lightbulb responded.
Yes.
Did you pick up on that? To keep me in the loop is what Lightbulb responded with.
So I think we're good. Lightbulb, can Cole have access to you?
Would you like to deputize this member onto
Yes,
your...
please!
Okay.
Sorry, you said deputize and I got really excited.
Hello, I know
Cobalt
the
Copper,
six.
you are now a member of the Freedom Fighters, which numerically doesn't work out very well, but welcome.
I mean, Fordham Fighters is okay.
Well, Fisher's not here.
I'm a temporary member, like when Hulk died and was replaced by Amadeus Cho in Marvel Hulk.
I'm unaware of these heroes. Are they from your planet?
No, they're from books.
On Earth Point 6.
Dr. Density brought them from me. Earth Point 6, they brought them and we read them. All my people like books.
Interesting.
I read Braille.
Very cool. Welcome to the team. You were assisted when the Magnet Men attacked your planet.
The magnet pin?
The Magnet Men.
Oh, yes. I was afraid because it hurt so much to be near them, but the Six helped me feel brave, and I gave City Villian some protection with armor.
Very good.
He has some of me in him. On his skeleton.
Yes, of course.
I don't know what to do because I've got to help get you conscious. Chill,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. Is there
And we also
something we
have
can...
to solve this virus. I could be like, the closest I've got is I could be like comfort or support to help clear a condition. But how do you comfort someone who is unconscious?
Here,
Fluff their pillow, put a blanket on them,
here, use this. He hands you a small vial of smelling salts.
and I go.
Bath salts.
My finger is smelling salts.
I... Wake up.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I think I overdid myself. I tried to charge up my powers and I just overdid it.
Yeah.
I've still got the burn within
Yeah.
me. I've learned 3 new moves. Like, I think I
Very
can
good.
do some more things, but yeah, I wiped myself. I'm so sorry. How we with
Luckily, we weren't in any battle situation.
Oh, okay, great.
We just met this alien.
Hello, I am Cobalt Copper. You are Snowflake Supreme.
That's right. Hi, I'm Snowflake Supreme.
Your skin is so cold.
Yeah.
Snowflake, wink.
Paul, you're a bit old for me, but thanks.
Don't forget to clear a condition when you come back to life, Troy.
I thought unconscious. I came back with all
No,
conditions.
you
All
come
bar
back
one.
with all bar
all
one.
bar
Yeah.
one.
Because otherwise you would just be unconscious again. Immediately. I want to comfort or support you, but I don't know why I would do that.
I will, because I'm your friend, and I know it's scary because we're trying to figure out how to get rid of the virus that you and your boyfriend have. It's, yeah, we're gonna figure out this virus stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, well,
We're all still in the know.
great.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page.
That's a satellite.
Yes.
We're on Earth.
And I think we're getting closer to figuring out.
Good. I
This
guess
virus.
my energy levels must have just, with the virus and everything,
Yeah.
must have just...
I had to be careful not to say anything sneaky. Does it still count as comfort or support, Charlie?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
That is a 9 minus 1. 8. That still counts.
Nice. Is it clear one condition?
You can either mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels.
I will clear a condition.
If they open up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm just worried about the virus and affecting my boyfriend and I, and you as well, Star Jockey.
I had an idea.
You're last on the list.
I had an idea, Star Jockey. What if I penetrated the ice and got some blood from a boy, Wade, the ice boy, the one that you didn't want me to look like, and what if I put that blood, and I think it might be different. Cold virus doesn't react as well. Do you see what I mean?
I think you two are on the same page with this, and I'm kind of gesturing to Chill and Cole.
I'm going...
Between the two of us and Star Jockey's actual intelligence...
There is an entry point you can go through without breaking the ice.
No icebreakers, just get straight to knowing him, I guess.
There is a drill point where a blood sample was taken in the nape of the neck.
Okay, sure. And I turn flat and move behind the block and sort of just like liquidiously move up towards that hole, and then you see just a thin metal stream go into his neck.
The screens around you glow yellow, and
I vomit a little. Like, just a little bit, like, oh.
Lightbulb says, "Freedom fighters, I feel like there's information you're not sharing with me.
Well,
why are we going into the ice block?"
Do you remember... Sorry, I wasn't there. Never mind.
The virus that we have,
Yes.
we think Wade might have it as well.
Okay. Careful.
What do you mean? Careful of what?
Please don't disturb the body too much.
Star Jockey, why is Lightbulb saying that? Is there something that you and Lightbulb know that I don't? You've done scans of Wade. You've uploaded them to Lightbulb. What's going on?
Lightbulb, why do we have to be so careful? I mean, obviously, it's a frozen boy. You do have to be careful, but you sound concerned.
It sounded a different type of concerned.
And Lightbulb's it's like, that information is above your clearance. My clearance? Yes.
Sparky, are you saying you don't want us to free Wade?
If you free Wade now, there is a high possibility that Wade will die.
Maybe we've got to get Cole out of there, or unless it's a scare tactic.
You touch the back of Wade's neck and find the little needle point that was pierced.
Like, suck up a little bit of blood.
What are the reasons that he would be more likely to die right now then?
Wade is currently in a state of stasis. This ice block is the only thing keeping him alive.
Can we not pull him out of the stasis?
No.
Why?
Wade will die.
But is there no way to do it safely? People come out of comas.
I'm working on a way to free him, but it will take time. Trust me.
I give Star Jockey a look. I'm like, what do you think about
Star Jockey
pulling out of the stasis?
clicks his chest, and his helmet retracts. He gives you a really worried look.
Puts his helmet back on.
It's a good thing that Star Jockey's costume wasn't still destroyed after the time loop, because I cut it in half to let him out, and then he had to fly back in it. Imagine if he just was in this guy
I whisper to Cole, at the beginning of the next time loop, disable all cameras and microphones immediately.
Yeah. And you'll be able to do that without a roll because you've already done it.
Yep. Understood.
So is he still in the nape of my boyfriend's neck, or is he out?
I think so.
Since you whispered that to him?
Well, you got a little ear thing, don't you?
Oh, right.
I think that what Cobalt would probably do is shut down all the power so that there's not a risk of Lightbulb having any knowledge of what's going on. Because power shortages happen just all the time. It's not necessarily a sabotage. And it's daytime.
I take it I hear you whisper that to thing. And I'll freeze all the doors once Star Jockey's inside. That way, if anything does happen, and Sparky clicks onto us, nobody can get in.
Yeah.
I come back out with the blood.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Spit up some. I don't know why I would spit. Just let some blood out on the desk. Turn it into the rubber again.
How much are you taking?
A blood amount? How much do humans need to survive? I took.
You would have only taken the same amount that was in the vials.
The same amount as before. I imagine it's like already the blood is like not as liquidy because it's kind of a bit cold.
Kind of frozen.
Yeah, it's like slushy.
Yeah. The screens glow yellow again, and Lightbulb says, "I'm sorry I have to do this, but scans of Wade indicate that there is a way I can help him sooner rather than later." And the floor opens up and the ice block disappears.
No! Lightbulb, Sparky, bring him back! I don't know if I can do this without him.
I can't do that for you. This is important.
I'm sorry, Chill, but I can't do that. Do I find virus in the blood?
You do.
Same way?
So much more than
So much
everyone
more.
else.
Interesting, because he's in a block of ice, and also interesting is that there was an entry point to his neck.
Yeah, that wasn't Star Jockey, was it? He didn't inject the neck for a blood sample or anything, he just scanned.
Yeah.
I do the same thing I did with Bankshot with my middle communication thing, and I do it to Star Jockey and Chill too, and I sort of just go like, I think that maybe the virus has been put in there rather than authentically got.
I agree.
Somebody gave Wade the virus?
Well, more like some.
Yes.
I also said it silently so that you guys wouldn't say it aloud, but it's okay. Everyone said it aloud anyways.
All I said was yes.
No, you said.
Oh, right.
You said definitely, and you said fucking. And you
I
said,
repeated.
You think exactly what I just said?
That's the bit where it was
I'm immediately over to Chill's room.
Yeah.
I go and throw Century Man into Fish's room, close
Oh,
the
wow,
door,
okay.
and freeze it shut, and then I run to the front door and start freezing those
I
shut.
don't even, like, as soon as I see everyone disappear, I turn straight into, like, a liquid and just zip around until I get to the computer, and I get to, like, a power box, probably, and I just shut down all the power.
Yeah.
I, like, cut the circuits.
When all the lights and stuff go out. Sparky?
Some of the lights turn on. You hear the kick of a backup generator. You hear, "This is your local light bulb backup generator system. You have been disconnected from the light bulb system. I can provide basic function."
Cole, do you want to turn that off as well?
Okay.
Star Jockey is inside. I let him in before I freeze the doors closed.
I do that. I turn that off as well.
Turns off.
And we should probably put all of our communicators into something for now, just in case.
I create a little, like, a cube of ice, like a cup, and we pop them in, and I just seal it shut with ice.
I think it is worth noting that this is going to seem like an attack. So people will probably come here soon thinking it is an EMP attack. So we should definitely work fast. I'm going to create this communicator. I also will hope to hear from my people. If people come, we should hide.
Is Wade in Chill's room?
Yes.
Do we want to do the communicator or do we want to get rid of the virus? I think we need to get rid of the virus because it's the thing that could immediately kill us. Vision's probably fine where he is.
It's been so much time.
I know we will do that as well, but I think we need to get rid of this virus as well.
Okay.
Is there a way for us to use our powers or do anything to help get as much of the what's the word? Virus? Infected blood out of Wade to be fixed? Or, like, what's the best method of doing this?
It's a good question.
Right?
Should we do the method that I was gonna do, where I go into blood and take all of the virus out? It would take a while. I'm not sure if I could do it in 45 minutes, but I could try.
I also have a theory. Lightbulb used to be a man. Like Lightbulb might want to be a man again.
You're saying he wants to have sex with...
Nope. Absolutely not.
Wait,
Charlie telling us his plot ideas.
are you telling me that Lightbulb may want to use Wade's body as like a vehicle for himself?
It seems like he is using, 1, a perfectly intact body, and 2, a virus that may make one immortal, if it sits right.
Bankshot, we can't let this happen.
Absolutely not.
I've kept Wade in there for this amount of time. I can't let Wade be used as a vessel for Lightbulb to lose.
Well, then let's get him out ourselves.
We also have the opportunity to talk to Patient Hero freely now.
Yes. Patient hero.
Come into the room.
Okay. Everyone's got their task. We've got trying to get Wade out of the... Well, we've got all our list of tasks. Trying to get Wade out of the ice without any virus and conscious. We've got get out of the time loop. And we've got get Fissure back from Earth Point 2.
Yeah.
I can work with Star Jockey to try and get Wade out of the ice. I'm sure we can come up with some... I mean, ice is just H2O. So I'm sure there's things that we can manipulate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
A fourth one. Figure out how to get rid of Sparky. I'm going to do that and talk to Patient Hero.
And I'm going to prepare to keep enemies at bay if they try and break into the compound at all.
First of all, we have to make sure that this virus is out of him, because we don't know how it will respond. We don't know what Lightbulb, if its tests were successful.
Okay, Paul, I'm going to need you to give me a breakdown of all toxic chemicals.
All right, I can do that for you. Lightbulb. Oh shit.
Now you have to think.
Do it yourself, baby.
I thought chemicals and compounds were your thing, Cole.
Well, I don't know much about humans, bitch. I can't be perfect.
All right.
Wait, when you took the
sample
form of Wade, would your blood have matched or anything like that, or is it just the exterior physical appearances?
So, to explain it slightly, I create a fake synthetic skin based on the chemical makeup that I understand. Everything below it is still me. So...
unhelpful then.
But, I mean, I know Bankshot said earlier that magnesium is toxic to humans. So, if I just flick that out, and that can just relax, and then I can... What else would be toxic on me?
I've drawn out a periodic table and circled all the ones that are poisonous.
Okay, then I go through, and I kind of just, like, every now and then, a small amount of me will, like, just sort of, like, sliver off. Because I'm mostly copper and cobalt. That's kind of my thing. But I'm, like, also... whatever space rock is my species.
Yeah.
And I'm going through it, and I'm just extracting a few things, and I'm a little bit shorter. Because there's just a pile of like liquid metals sitting in a corner now.
Thankfully, cue ball was pretty chunky, so you've actually lost a bit of weight and height.
I think I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. I will have to become quite, I guess, thin, so I won't be able to communicate.
Okay.
Vibrations don't work so good on liquids.
Right.
Obviously, you all know that. Have you tried to talk underwater?
No, but I've seen that scene in Jurassic Park where the vibrations make the water ripple.
Now, I'm not an expert in biology, but I've sort of notated down here the basic human anatomy. I hope that can help you out.
Yeah, I'll just follow the stream, I imagine. Blood. Heart is the center. That's where it would be held, maybe? I don't know about viruses enough. We'll just go through the bloodstream, pick up all the virus, see what we can do. Yep. I imagine it's mostly still in the neck.
Possibly.
All right, let's get started.
Yep. They go off on their mission. Who's next?
Paul's just standing there. I'll leave a little like solid bit in Paul's ear so he can communicate with me on things. I can be like, I can't say anything. Yeah. He could be like, hey man, I think you're about to kill him. Because he's got life signs, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Patient hero. Let's talk about the butler.
Is it safe?
Yes.
And I'm freezing windows, freezing doors, just doing all that kind of nonsense.
So, he was strict, right?
He was strict. He had a very idealized code about how heroes should be.
And what was it?
It was, we were a bit sloppy at first. We let people go who we shouldn't have allowed to escape. We were too forgiving for him. And then he wanted to get involved, so we took him on a mission. One of the villains that we let escape was the one who killed him.
Man, who was the villain?
It was Burnout.
When did he make Lightbulb as a system?
Afterwards, Bottlecap Joe, Billiard, and the Answer worked together their separate intelligences to scan his mind and put him on the system.
Do you... that's not... I was going to say, do you think we could remove him from the system but keep the system itself? Do you know what I mean?
He is the system. The Answer told us that he becomes one of our greatest tools. I'm feeling like a lot more memories are coming back to me. I never remember this much.
Is it because you're not near Sparky?
It could be.
That's fucked up. What are you remembering that you usually don't?
I knew about the accident. I didn't remember that we made him Lightbulb.
Why doesn't he want people to know that? I guess so we know the weakness or something? I don't know.
I also know that his system, I'm remembering, is not based on his brain. His brain is kept,
Where?
I believe, in the filament.
Let's blow up the filament, I reckon.
We're gonna have... That's what they were trying to get to. That's what all the villains were trying to get to.
So they could move his brain and put him into a different body or something. Because he can't move himself.
Star Jockey, and I'm like up and gone. Hey, Star Jockey, can you...
Yeah.
I don't know how to test for this. Is Wade's brain still in there?
Just did an X-ray scan, yes.
And it's his brain? Not our brain, but his brain?
I don't know how to tell.
Any surgical marks?
Obviously.
Yeah, has
Can't always
his
be the
skull been
genius.
removed?
Can't always be the genius.
Yeah, I'm not great at biology. That's my weakness. I don't believe he's had any sort of surgery on him. His brain hasn't been removed.
I know what Lightbulb's plan is. Obviously, we know he's trying to take over Wade. The original brain of Edison still is active or alive, and it's what a lot of the system's based on, and he's trying to put it into Wade.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He needs a physical body to take down the six.
Oh, shit.
Tom said that.
We need to destroy that brain. We need to take down Sparky. And we need to wake and, get Wade okay and break the time loop in the same go.
That's a lot of things to do.
Yeah, it's a big 45 minutes.
Alright. I've been thinking about the time loop, and I think that... As I was saying.
I imagine you do the power thing again.
No, I just
Yeah.
freeze the doors.
Yeah, exact
Shut
same
down the
thing.
back
You-
generator.
You, Cobalt, receive a message.
Hello.
Hello. There is a source of time ripples within your establishment. They are new to this universe. They just received powers coming from a more powerless universe.
So, how would I remove it?
Help this new individual get control of his powers. It seems they are unaware.
Okay. Has anyone recently entered your home?
Yes.
I point to Sentry Man.
Who I'm
Or-
currently trying to shove into Fish's room.
Or you. Or technically Wade.
It's not me.
So
it is
probably Sentry Man.
someone from a different universe.
Sentry Man!
So, his powers are time related, but he doesn't know it yet. He is currently forcing you through a time loop unknowingly. You must fix that problem as soon as you can.
Okay, I'm gonna work with him on that. You guys do your thing.
Wouldn't Chill be pretty good at that as well?
I'd
Chill
be-
has powers.
Yeah, definitely.
I disconnect all the lights and the backup generator.
I imagine
as
that's
well.
the first thing you did.
Yeah, and then I immediately just slip into Wade. Haha, I'm in your boyfriend.
Hey, Sentry Man.
Hiya.
You have superpowers.
Now that's fish 4 days old. Now I'll buy it.
That's why you looked that up.
That's so good. You don't know it yet, but they're new to you, so we're gonna have to train you on how to use them. You have time power.
Heroes don't have powers. That's for the villains.
I have powers. We're heroes.
Huh.
Things work a little differently here.
Times are changing, old man.
Now you've got all this new information, you'll be able to, do it yourself and you're back in your own universe.
Huh.
You have time powers, and you're accidentally, unbeknownst to you, creating a time loop.
I'll slow down, sister.
Every 45 minutes, we go back 45 minutes. And we've been doing this for about 8 hours at this point.
All right. So, what do I do?
We're going to have to train you.
Okay.
So, it's very different from when I got my powers, because I had a starting point, which was just throwing things. Grace is kind of thinking to herself, like, we could train him, which is probably best for him and for his world. Or, if we need to, if we get Wade back properly, I'll probably just put a power inhibitor on him, just because we need to make sure Wade's okay.
Yeah.
And he can learn how to use his powers anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. So yeah, when I started, I was throwing stuff, and I had the start of throwing stuff, and I just got better and better at it. Same way you train at anything. But you've got a starting point that you've never done before. So I think Chill will be able to help you with it more, because your starting point was shooting ice.
It was. When I first got my powers, it began small, tiny little flurries of flakes of snow around me, but I managed to build it up and use it as a controlled stream. Obviously, time and snow work completely differently, but that kind of stream idea could work. Do we have, any pieces of fruit?
Yeah, you have fruit in the house.
Great. I throw a banana onto the table in front of Century Man, and I'm like, if you hold on to this or focus on this, see if you could ripen this banana. Just start small, see if you can do something.
Now, what color does it go when it goes ripe?
Well, it's green currently, it will go to yellow, and if you go too far, it'll go brown.
Do you want to try to make it yellow? And I, pick up a pool ball that is yellow.
Oh, right. He's not colorblind, but he...
Color ignorant.
God, could you imagine if he was also colorblind?
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, please. It's just the first thing I've thought of in terms of how to train time powers.
It's a very good start.
And I place my hand on him, and I use my boost to supercharge a teammate's efforts with my powers, giving them a +1 bonus to their roll as if they had spent a team point. But instead it's just me giving them a bonus.
So how are you doing that?
I think it's just kind of like that, you can do it, hand on the shoulder, helping.
Feeling your vibe of confidence.
Yeah, the vibe of confidence, as well as when you're near something electrical, like one of those plasma ball things, and you kind of wave your hand around, but that feel of energy kind of thing.
Yeah. So he focuses on the banana, really squints. He's like, hold on, I kind of... And the banana's back in the bowl.
Whoa, you rewound time. That's something.
That feeling of using your powers, that's what you're going to be...
I felt like that was...
every time.
I felt like I just spent energy that was building up inside of me.
Yeah. If you can tune into that feeling, that energy, that's your powers. That's what we need you to be attuned to.
And it's about 12:30 now, but then you hear... Before we roast this ham, we gotta glaze it. Thanks for listening to Season Quest. I'm the Century Man. You can find us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Which, I don't know what those are. Whoa.
Whoa.